So there's a tool called the Voter Access Network, or VAN, and basically, to sum it up, it's a database where you can contact likely voters. So this is something that when people are running for office and when people are heavily involved in politics at the top level, they need VAN. They need it because you got to increase turnout. You got to let people hear your message. You got to let them know what you're about. And this is one of the most crucial tools to do that. So one of the benefits of running, because we've had this discussion before, hey, should we run as a third party? Should you run within the Democratic Party? What's the best way to really get populist left ideas implemented? Now, I consider everybody who's trying to do the third party route, or even as an independent, they're my allies. As long as you agree with us on policy, of course, we'll unite with you, and you're our allies. But our argument always was, and still to this day is, well, listen, it's rigged. The system's rigged. It's rigged against third-party people. Like closed primaries. I live in New York. There's closed primaries here. If I said, you know what, I'm done with the Democrats and I'm going to go join a third party, well, then I couldn't vote in the Democratic primary. And if you can't vote in the Democratic primary, you're throwing away your vote. I wouldn't have been able to vote for Bernie Sanders when it was Bernie Sanders versus Hillary Clinton. I wouldn't be able to vote for actual Democrats in the primary, so I'm locking myself out of the system in a way. So that's why we've argued every step of the way, hey, look, there are benefits. And in many ways, it's necessary to run as a Democrat. Well, guess what? In some ways, they spit in your eye anyway. So they call unity, unity, unity. Why just be Democrat? Why not be Democrats? Be Democrats. Okay. We say, okay, great, but we're going to take over the party. They go, bup. Well, we know that one of the benefits of running as a Democrat is that you can get access to the VAN, the Voter Access Network. But that's until Justice Democrats showed up, and they're actually for populist left ideas. So now we know, this is breaking news from Justice Democrats headquarters. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was just shut out of VAN. Anthony Clark, another one of our candidates, shut out of VAN. Sarah Smith, running in Washington's 9th District, have all been denied. These people have all been denied access to VAN. I wonder why they would do that. Why would the Democrats do that? Well, here's an official statement from Justice Democrats, one of our top organizers and directors, Corbin Trent. He said, the DNC is doubling down on their commitment to building bridges across the aisle and ignoring or marginalizing the most energized wing of their own party. So in other words, oh, did we say unite? Did we say unite? Oh, did we say that, you should run as Democrats and we should all work together? Well, that was until people who actually believe in populist left ideas took over. That was until we had these dangerous people show up who actually believe in Medicare for all, and believe in free college, and believe in a living wage, and believe in ending the drug war, and believe in ending the wars, and believe in a New Deal to bring millions of jobs to the U.S. We said unite until you actually were in favor of an agenda that snubs our corporate donors, and now that that's the case, well, I mean, look, we want to give you access to VAN, but we can't because of stuff and things. Oh, so I see how it's going to work. So that's how it's going to work. If you're a Democrat who actually is principled and has beliefs, you don't get access to all the benefits of being inside the party. In order to get access to those benefits, you need to be a Democrat and be a corporatist. You need to be a Democrat and be a neoliberal. You need to be a Democrat and be in favor of selling out to your donors. You need to be a Democrat and be in favor of the status quo. You need to be a member of the Clinton wing of the party. You can't be revolutionary. You can't want to truly reform the system to represent the will of the voters. Can't do it. Can't do it. The nerve of these people. The nerve. Listen, man, I told you all along. They keep screaming about unity. We said, okay, we're giving you unity. You want to see unity? Look at all the left groups that are working on the People's Platform. Our Revolution, People for Bernie, Fight for 15, Justice Democrats, Brand New Congress, National Nurses United. The list goes on and on. Democratic Socialists of America, there is actual uniting on the left. They don't want unity. If they wanted unity, they would say, yeah, Justice Democrats, come on, here, access to VAN, the Voter Access Network, so we can get increased turnout and help you get elected. They don't want unity. They want to keep the status quo, and they would rather lose to Republicans than have an actual populist leftist win. Do you understand that? How else are we supposed to interpret the fact that the DNC just purged Bernie supporters and Keith Ellison supporters? How are we supposed to interpret the fact that they just put Donna Brazile on the fucking rules committee when there was a giant scandal about how she broke the rules and gave Hillary Clinton debate questions before the debates? How are we supposed to interpret that? What you're saying is quite clearly business as usual, status quo. Sure, we just lost 1,000 seats using our approach, but maybe we lose 1,000 more. We continue this approach because, God forbid, people who are actually popular, like Justice Democrats, take over. This only makes me want to fight harder. They don't know who they're fucking with. They don't know who they're fucking with. The number of stories, first of all, there's been maybe 5% of the number of stories there should be about Justice Democrats in the mainstream media. And that's our biggest enemy, is indifference. If they don't cover us, more people don't learn about us, so we just need to spread the word through the grassroots even more. But they don't cover us, and then when they do cover us, what do they downplay us. Like that smug Politico article where they say, oh, Bernie backers are largely giving Hillary Clinton-style politicians a pass. The populist left is giving the centrist wing of the Democratic Party a pass. What? Justice Democrats now has 29 candidates. Some of them are running against Republicans. Some of them are running against corporate Democrats. So we're going after everybody who's not in agreement with the American people on policy issues. But what they do is they don't cover us, or when they do cover us, they fucking downplay us. And they act like, they don't exist. They don't exist. Hear no evil, see no evil. Well, guess what? You're going to have to acknowledge us soon, because we are going to overtake you in a giant wave. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of when, and by the way, this comparison has nothing to do with policy. It has to do with the media. But when Donald Trump was literally put in the entertainment section by Huffington Post, because they said, you know what, this is a joke, this is a sideshow, it's not going anywhere, we're going to put it there. That's how they're treating Justice Democrats. We're the actual resistance to Trump. We actually take him on and fight for progressive ideas. But they act like, shh. If they're not corporate sellouts, they don't count. Oh, we count, bitch. We count. JusticeDemocrats.com/fight. Do you want to show the establishment who's boss? Do you want to take it over? Or do you want to just have perpetual losses and have the Republicans run the country for decades? Because that's what's in front of us. Either we go left and we fight for the policies Americans actually want and Democrats win, or we keep losing to Republicans. JusticeDemocrats.com/fight. Let's do this, because this just means we have to work harder. Oh, hey, you can't have access to voters who would agree with you in the Voter Access Network. Sorry, we're going to shut you out from that. Huh, okay, well then we're going to go around you. We're going to go around you, and we're going to get out the word, even though there are gigantic institutional disadvantages for us at this moment, because they're trying to do everything in their power to make that the case. Well, then we'll just overcome your next hurdle. And then you're going to put up 3 more after that, and we're going to overcome those 2. And we're going to do it because we have the people on our side. Justice Democrats takes no corporate money, no PAC money. If they're a Justice Democrat, by definition, they can't take corporate money, they can't take PAC money. They only raise in small donations from you, the people, which means they will only represent you, the people. So make your donation today. JusticeDemocrats.com/fight. Let's go get them.